Good morning guys, welcome to Sydney Central Business District, and let's go around the city again. I have never been here for almost 3 weeks. The name of this place is a Broadway shopping center. So I have been here for quite so many times, like 3 or 5 times, but I didn't know that there is a Apple store here. Look at this. So this is the official Apple store. And there is one more thing that I didn't know, that there is a Target supermarket, department store in here. This one. And I've seen one Target store in one of the shopping mall in the suburbs that is in Macquarie University, and that I like the place because it's very big and a lot of choices. I didn't know that they have also here. Wow. So it's nice. I thought there is just a Kmart and Kohl's and other supermarkets. Place like a supermarket, grocery, hardware shop, places like that I really enjoy because I love to see small things, new things, creative things, innovative things, stuff like that. And by going to the place like that, you will learn so many things, like some products that are made to do some special things, stuff, you know what I mean. And heater is very common compared to the Southeast Asian or in the tropical country. And I'm actually very hungry. Just to satisfy my hunger, I'll eat one sushi here.
Try to fix me, don't make it better. You see, I am wiser. No more pain. I don't know your name. You say tomorrow will set me free. Are you with me? You're not listening.
And this is the University of Notre Dame, Australia. Arts and science, business, education, law, medicine, nursing, philosophy, and theology. Come here to study. So this is one of the school here. The name is UTS, and I am going to be having a IELTS exam in this university. Is there something like a open market or public market? No, it's actually a Sunday market, something like that. This is the donut.
And it all comes
I
back
want to try one.
when it fades to black. I'm inside the box. Won't you let me out? Won't you let me out? Won't you let me out? Won't you let me out?
Barbecue. Looks, smells delicious.
Transnet would never do that.
No.
And there's a live performer on the stage. Lemonades. Okay, let's go up there and have lunch. And down here you can see this like a garden, al fresco restaurant, and it's parked on that side. And this is a shopping mall. I think this up there is a residential. So this is inside the shopping mall, and as usual there's nothing much to see. That's just a shop and restaurant, and there is a food court in this part of the building. And there's one outlet here that are selling Chinese affordable food. I am now having my lunch. This one is rice and chicken and pork belly. This rice meal, it costs $9.50.
Treat me and you won't.
And I'm going to have a $1 coffee here. If you have something to buy in a 7-Eleven, it must be a coffee because it's the only thing that is very cheap.
Feel weaker. You know my name. Go away, don't listen. A sacred talk will just be locked inside my box.
Once again, I am now in the place that I am here for the first time. And down here is something like this. Nice, a residential area. I don't know what I am going to see up here. Oh yeah, I am here now. This is part of the park. Nice looking in here. Green. Good afternoon, guys. Yeah, it's afternoon. Actually, the sun is going to set down in there, and it's still early. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and yeah, it's still nice weather today. And as you can see, there are some people that are playing around, and some people having their dogs around. And this playground is closed, fields closed, please keep up, grounds under repair. It's written in there. So basically today I just want to discuss about the cost of living, the budgeting that I am doing, and my spending way of living here in Sydney.
Stop remembering.
Okay, let's talk about money, on how much I spend on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, basically, if you are working full-time here in Sydney, yeah, we get our salary every week. Yeah, most of the employee here and most of the company are giving the weekly salary. So in my case, they give our salary every Wednesday, and it comes with an email and a pay slip. So that is how we get our salary. And for example, the minimum wages here in Sydney is ranging, starting from $700 and up. So yeah, something like that. That is for the full-time employee, because there are also some workers that are working part-time and casual, and those casual employee, they are working only if they are needed by the situation. If it's busy or something like that. And the part-time employee, they are working also, but they can work only for maximum of 20 hours per week. Okay, let's say my salary is $800. That is already net, already deducted the superannuation and the government taxes. Superannuation is like the social security system in the Philippines. That is like a pension plan, and the other deduction is of course the tax. That is costing around $200. So you still have $800, right? And this $800, you are able to manage to pay for your apartment. And like in my case, my apartment is $200 per week. So every week I separate this 200, and I still have $200. I still have $600. So this $600, I managed to for my food and transportation, and to buy things that I wanted. So basically for the transportation, I spend very less because most of the time I am just walking going to work because it's very near. But I always have my Opal card. Opal card is the card that we are using. It's a prepaid card that we are using to pay for for the bus, for the train, yeah, transportation, the same like Dubai. So that's it. So maybe for the transportation I spend $20 per week, so that's cheap. And for the food, maybe because I always eat outside, so maybe maybe I spend $200. So yeah, I still have around $400. So that $400 would be my savings, and yeah, savings. So that you're going to save. But because normally after work I just go home and yeah, I stay there and stay my computer. But there are times that I go out with the friends and we eat outside. If we eat outside, we don't eat in a nice restaurant, we just eat in the normal restaurant with rice and the usual food that we like, and not in the expensive restaurant. So the cheap restaurant, I mean the most affordable food that you can buy here is around $5. That is already with rice and meat and vegetable. And then there are some restaurants that are a medium price, like from 10 to $20. That is okay already. And there are more expensive, ranging from 20 to $80, which is for me is very expensive, and I will not going to try that. So yeah, that is how I spend money here. So yeah, but for some activities that you can do here, a lot, maybe you can just walk around and enjoy the city. But if you want to spend, you can go to the uh, club. But I never tried to be in the club or in the bar nightclub. I never tried that, and maybe I don't want to go there. And what else I need to say? And the basic needs, like I mean the hygiene things that we need for daily use, like toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, soap, laundry soap, and the basic needs are not very expensive. Most of those, like a toothpaste, you can buy that for just $1 to $4. It depends on the brands. The toothpaste is the same, deodorant the same. It's just ranging from that price, $1 to $5, something like that. And what else? And membership in the club, I mean like for the gym. And yeah, for the gym you can have a 1 month membership for maybe 100 up to $200. It depends on the brands again. So yeah, it's like that. And for the electronics, if you like electronics like myself, I like electronics. But because I have already, yeah, the electronics here are, I would say, with the salary that we are getting, I can say that is affordable. So if you want to know something about living here or things like that, you can leave the comment down here and I will answer to that, because I can't really explain very well because my English is limited. And compared to Dubai, the company here is not providing insurance, health insurance for their employee, for their staff. So you need to have your own insurance company. Like in our case, we have the Bupa. Bupa is the insurance, health insurance company. So this company was chosen by my sponsor. Basically, this is required for you to live. Before you come here to Sydney, to Australia, you must have this company first, and then they will approve your visa. So this insurance company is payable every month. It depends on your contract. Like in my case, I pay for my health insurance every month. So yeah, so those are the mandatory that are required. I mean the required payments that you need to pay: the insurance, the what's that, the superannuation, and the tax. So basically you don't need to think about that, but because most of those are auto deduction, so you just need to have the money in your bank account so they can easily take the money. But yeah, that is recorded, so you don't need to worry about that. And I also feel that the prices of the fruits and vegetables are not very expensive here. Like, some grocery, you can buy the vegetable, like for example the carrots, a 1 kg of carrots in other, like in the Woolworth, Coles, 1 kg of carrots is $4. And but there are some grocery that 1 kg of carrots is just $1. So it's up to you where you want to buy, because there are a lot of supermarket around the city that are selling different prices. Only those popular supermarket like Coles and Woolworth are selling the usual price. But if you go to the ordinary grocery, you can actually buy a very cheap fruits and vegetable. So yeah, so like for example, if you want to cook food by yourself, you can save a lot. I'm tired. Yeah, you can save a lot. Like for example, if you go to a restaurant, or let's say to a coffee shop, to have a coffee and uh, two piece two pieces of bread toasted and egg, a piece of egg, that costs maybe around 12 to $15. But if you actually buy one packet of bread, of white bread, that costs only $1. And then if you buy a coffee from the grocery, that maybe costs $3-5. And how many sachet is that? And if you buy egg, one dozen of egg is just $3 to $5. So that is really big difference if you are going to cook by yourself, and that is how you're going to save. I'm tired because it's going uphill. Yeah, a lot of places here in Sydney are going uphill, downhill. So yeah, this is pretty much like a Baguio City. If you happen to be in Baguio City, it's like that. It's also similar to Hong Kong, where the city is in the a series of mountains, small mountain, hill, uphill, downhill. So it's really tiring to walk around.
And it all comes back